tired of getting in fights in NHL 14? I know I am. With the new enforcer system, fights seem to be a regular thing. If you're sick of getting beaten to a pulp every time and looking like Milan Lucic forgot to wipe his face after his pregame spaghetti meal, then this video is for you. This is NHL 14 Wisdom with DustinYewy. And today, I will be looking at how to win fights. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to absolutely smash Patrick Sharp head first in the boards. And as you know, most of the big hits in NHL 14 have caused fights for us so far. And as you can see, here comes Brent Seabrook. Now we're going to get in a tussle. Now we got the right stick. Those are the punch buttons. Up is just a regular punch. And if you go down with the right stick, you get an uppercut. So I'm going to start off here. And I'm going to start off right away just with a quick punch. Boom. Get him in the face. Now we got the R2 button, which is going to use to dodge, or if you hold it, you can basically just avoid getting hit, which is very helpful. So as you can see, I come back. The other thing I like to use is the left stick. If you push up, you push them, or you can pull them if you push down. So I like to hold R2, I like to come out of it, I like to push L1 up, just to kind of give them a little shove, and then I like to follow through with an R1, like a right stick punch up, just a regular punch. As you can see, I'm gonna get hit a few times, but I mean, you can't avoid it. Like, there we go. Come out of the R2 button, get a punch on him, gonna go right back into it, gonna wait for him, boom, gonna come out, we hit each other there, and then I'm gonna go back into it again. And this is very helpful. It helps you avoid getting hit as much. As well, you can lose balance in this game. So if you lose balance, it actually takes out a lot of your stamina off the fight, and you can fall over and they can fall on top of you. So there we go. Got one more punch, and then I'm just gonna finish him off with a nice follow through with a nice haymaker, and then I'm gonna lay on him, and we're gonna, oh yeah, I'm gonna lay on him a little bit, and yeah. So that is the first instance of fighting. I'm gonna do it again for you guys. Alright, so here we go again. As you can see in the top left, I'm Johnny Taves. I just absolutely crank someone, and the other guy, Johnny Boychuk, is coming right across the blue line. He's dropping his mitts, he's ready to go, and we're gonna get into a fight here. So we're gonna tangle up. You don't like sometimes you can actually get in a fight and not tangle up, which is kind of useful. You can get some good punches off. But anyways, here we are. We're tangled up. I'm gonna get starting here. I'm gonna start with another punch right to the face right off the bat. I like to sometimes try for two, because sometimes you can nail two. Now he comes back and gets me, boom, and then I get him again. I like to reciprocate. Basically, every time he swings, I'm coming back with a punch. If he doesn't swing, I'm gonna go into the R2 button. If he doesn't swing, then I'm gonna stop. Look at he takes a swing, and then I come right back with a punch. You can use uppercuts. I find they're not as effective. They're hard to actually hit. And then you can use the left stick. I push up and give him a little shove. He takes a swing. Since I'm holding the R2, he doesn't really get me. I come through with a punch, and this is basically the way to go. NHL 13 and before that, the fighting, basically it was just a smash fest. You would just smash your stick, trying to get as many punches as you can, and not allow the other person basically to get any punches off. In NHL 14, however, you got to be a little bit more patient. You got to wait for the right opportunity to take the punch. So basically, the R2 button is going to be your safe haven. You're going to want to stay nice and low and try and avoid those punches. He gets me with an uppercut there. You're not always going to be able to avoid all the punches. But as you can see, every time he punches, I come back with a punch. And then there's another one, I give him a little shove. I find the shove button works a lot. And then basically you follow through the punch. And it seems to work quite often. It works pretty well. And yeah, so that's how I've been winning my fights. And I'll give you guys one more example just to show you once again how I do it. Alright, so here's our third example. Basically, I'm Daniel Paille. I'm going to follow through with a giant hit at the top there. And then, as you can see, I don't know how Andrew Shaw even saw me, but he just turns around, drops his gloves, skates into that guy a little bit. And then he's like, alright, let's do this! So we're going to get into a fight here. And I'll show you guys again how I like to fight. So Daniel Paille, Andrew Shaw. So here we go, we're tied up. And right off the bat, again, I'm going to start off with a punch. I like to get the advantage. Or he gets a punch off, but then I come through with a punch. And like I said, I try and go for two sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work. Again, it just depends on the fighter. Like, all the players are different. But as you can see, I get hit, but then I go right back into the R2. I'm waiting for him to make a move. He's not going to make a move. And then I'm going to come through the punch. We hit each other, though. Go back into the R2. He gives me a little shove. You can actually knock people off balance, like I said, but I like to hold the R2 button because it keeps your guy balanced nice and steady. Right here, we're going to wait for him. He's going to make a move. I tried an uppercut. Like I said, I'm not very good at uppercuts, but... And now he's basically doing the R2 thing, the dodge and lean back. There we go, come through with a punch. He misses me because I dodged it. It's all about timing. You got to dodge the punch, and then you got to be right back into the R2 holding it, just because you want to stay balanced. Boom, come through with another punch. Give him a little shove. Gonna lean back a little bit. He's gonna swing. Boom. You just gotta get used to the timing of how to fight. Like, he gets me with an uppercut there. But yeah, like, it's all about the timing. It's all about being patient. It's not a smash fest. I'm sure you can win fights doing that, maybe in online, but obviously we don't know how that is yet. And then I follow through with another punch. But basically, yeah, the fighting in NHL 14 is all about patience. It's all about timing, and you want to actually kind of read your fighter, who you're going up against. You kind of want to go with the flow. So when he swings, you want to swing right after and come back. You want to use the R2 button a lot to dodge and to, you know, lean back and stay balanced. It works really well, and as you can see, then you can skate away and do a little celebration. Woo! Look at me, I'm the champ, baby! So yeah, there's the fighting tutorial for me. Let me know what other kind of things you would like me to do. I was thinking of doing maybe a power play, a PK one, and some other stuff. But that will come with time. So let me know if this was helpful for you guys. I personally have never done like a one-punch knockout. I've done like a half health knockout kind of thing. But yeah, I haven't quite perfected that yet. I think you have to like pull your guy and like use the L stick to pull them and then punch at the same time. Again, I haven't perfected it. It's something I want to work on, and if I can figure it out, maybe I'll let you guys know. Alright, so there's NHL 14 Wisdom with DustinYewy fighting, and I hope it helped you guys out. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, guys.